Opinionated MJ. Opinionated Basketball Minds.com. ComicalMinds.com. This is MoNeYBaLL 51. NBA podcast. Yeah, your boy. This one, I don't got no title. I don't have an itinerary. It's off the cuff. This is about, I want to call it Big Man Reign, because I wanted to discuss the fact that I've always been high on big men over the years, including when the NBA tried to take center off of the ballots and to try to blend in all of the big men, because the league was trying to make every big man a stretch. With that being said, I'm going to jump straight to Giannis. To me, Giannis is a center with wing mobility. I'm going to keep saying this until y'all get it. Somebody might bite me and put it on the internet, and it might pop for them. But you've been hearing this on this pod. You know where to get it from. Now, with that being said, I mean, the league tried to make it seem like every big man was just suddenly stretched. Giannis can stretch, but, you know, it's not expected of him. But he is a big man. You cannot stop this man at the rim. You're either going to foul him or he's going to finish. I can't think of, when does he just get stopped at the rim? Maybe Joel Embiid? You know, and then for the people trying to put Jokic over Embiid, can Jokic stop Giannis? Can he block Giannis? It ain't even about stop. Can he block Giannis? Can he defend Giannis? Jokic in there too. Big man. You know, he can stretch. Facilitate. The dude just dropped 18 assists. If Russ or LeBron did it, Steph Curry, it'd have been breaking news. Trae Young, somebody knew. Luka. He just dropped 18 boards. No. 18 assists. Yes. Think about that. Big man. Big man reign. Joel Embiid, he in the middle of all of this conversation I got going on. To me, when he locked in, he in his best shape of whatever, you know, however he wants to be, and he trying to kill you, Joel Embiid is the best big man in the NBA. Yes, when he's on that level. When he's not, people consider Jokic, but I consider Giannis a big man. So I'm going to put Giannis first. Yes, Jokic can drop 18 assists, but I'm not going to put him over Giannis. That's an MVP. Now, let me say this. Something that's been on my mind today, actually. Jokic is an MVP candidate. I'm just putting that out there. Jokic could win the MVP this year. This season, 2021 season, 21 season, whatever you want to call it. Jokic can win MVP. Now, we got big men throughout the league. DeAndre Jordan. Wait. That's wrong. But he's a big man. He's defensive. He helping KD and Kyrie. Maybe it's good I plugged him. DeAndre Ayton on the Phoenix Suns. Again, DeAndre Ayton on the Phoenix Suns is another big man that's multifaceted. That's making a name for itself. Hold on, let me stop this because I was supposed to shout out Neil Classic at the beginning of this. Shout out to Neil Classic. Now, he was talking about how the NBA will be full of aliens. This is coming from Neil Classic. My boy, he be on the pods with me. You know, if you ain't listened in a while, you ain't heard him. But he said the league would basically become a bunch of Giannis's, Kevin Durant's, you know, what we have now. You can include all of those names. Jokic, Embiid, DeAndre Ayton. And, I mean, I could keep going down the list. Nikola Vucevic. Right now, shout out to Christian Wood. I know you left my Pistons. It's all good. We had something else going on. Right now, Blake Griffin is considered a big man, isn't he? Is he? Is he not? I mean, where do you slap? Where you got Blake Griffin at? You still got him at the 4? I think he a stretch. Whatever. 4 or 5, whatever you put him at, he a stretch at this point. Bam Adebayo. He's a big man. Although, it's like the big man then got shorter. Like the things that a big man can do can be done by a 6'9" guy. Now, when they play those 7-footers, might be a little challenging. Maybe not. Rookie James Wiseman, big man. He already shooting threes, mid-ranges. This is the big man rain pot. It's the big man never left the NBA. The NBA needs not to be putting them out. Put the center position back out there. Or just remove power forward and just put center. The center should be one of the most respected positions ever known ever in the NBA, because until Jordan, no one thought that a team could win without a big player, a big superstar player. And I mean like tall, big, all that. 6'8" at least, I would think. But I'm thinking 6'9" and taller, because Magic was tall. And he played center at one point. Kids, research. Larry Bird is a big man. I mean, if you put him up against Kevin Durant, who has now just, okay, stop it after that. Don't even compare their games. Don't compare who better than who. Who do you think is the preferred 4? Who do you think will be a more preferred 5? And I know some people might say Kevin. And I'm going to just keep it going from there. Dr. J, Kareem, Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain. I'm missing people. I know I'm missing key people. I didn't come with a whole breakdown of the histories I know. But there's multifaceted big men. If I go to Detroit, Bill Laimbeer. We can throw Charles Barkley in there. The dude really a 3. If we going by height and all of that, especially in today's game, like his height he's like a Draymond. Let's flip that. Draymond Green can guard centers, and he has played the big man position, the 5, in death lineups. Big man reign. Like, think about it. From back then, we had the big men winning games. Now we have big men or players that can play like big men that aren't necessarily big men and actually have a hand in winning a championship. That's interesting. The way this is flipped on his head is very interesting. And it's just more to come. I hope y'all been watching some of these high school games. It's some boys coming, man. And they're aliens. They're 6'8" and higher. That's it. It's about to be a league takeover of Durant types all over. But they're not going to necessarily be Kevin. They're going to be their own edition of Kevin. I'm going to shout out Imani Bates. Just to let y'all know, like, it's a couple coming. This draft was actually pretty good. But people just don't, they don't want to really get too deep into it because we didn't have March Madness. We didn't have Summer League. We didn't have a draft at the time we were supposed to have it, a real draft and free agency period. We didn't have a real training camp. We didn't have, the teams have the ability to have mini camps before that or just get back to working and working together. Like, everything is on the fly right now. I think this season is better than last season as far as, like, it's better than the bubble. I'll say that. It's not better than last season. Not right now, but it's better than the bubble as far as what it's set up to be. I said Imani Bates. Chet Holmgren is coming to the league. Like, bro, big man reign. Even LeBron, AD can play the 4 and 5. You know, Paul Millsap. Who else in the league right now? I mean, who else did we put that's a 4 that can do it at another position? Is Jason Tatum a 4? Is he a 3 or a 4? Bogdanovich on the Jazz can play the 4. Joe Ingles can play the 4. Like, think about what the big man has become, or what they want the big man to become, by thinning out the position throughout the 5 to try to just ultimately get rid of the 5, so that it's a 4. It's a bunch of 4s playing a 4 and a 5 that can shoot. It just it's like knocking everything a position down, which is why we don't have traditional point guards. Because what replaces the point guard if you knock everything down? That's game. I think I should just end it right there. Follow me on Twitter, Opinionated MJ, Opinionated_MJ. My boy Ron out there doing his thing with Comical Minds. ComicalMinds.com. Follow that. You can follow that on Facebook as well. Opinionated Basketball Minds on Facebook. But right now I'm just focused on Twitter and YouTube. So, Opinionated Media. Everything. But that's YouTube. Think about what I just told y'all. That's that big man reign. 51.